tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
We hear you right now.
Know,
Welcome,
so
you guys. I'm Whitney Lane.
I'm Jason Ikeler, and this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Spotlight on Nicole Scherzinger.
And you guys may know her from her amazing solo career, selling millions of albums for the Pussycat Dolls, being X Factor judge, and winning Dancing with the Stars. So we're going to start talking about all that right now. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
We're so excited.
Okay, and I have to say, I've been dying to tell you this since you got here, not just to kiss your ass, but I am obsessed with Run. It's so good. I was with my brother in the car the first time, like, give me
Chills.
a second, it just got chills.
How
It's
you
so
hit
good.
those notes.
So it's got the chill factor.
It's got the chill factor.
The chill factor, which is super important. It's amazing. And it's so vulnerable and open.
it
That's
is.
what's so cool to hear.
Yeah, I don't get to show, people don't usually get to see that side of me. They
Yeah.
haven't seen it yet in my music. So I'm excited about this single, having that, and the album coming out with that. They really will get to know me a lot more.
What's it like writing these personal and heartfelt songs and kind of performing that?
I didn't write Run. My friend Julia and Justin and Felix, they did that song. But when I heard it, it just melted my heart, and I connected with it instantly, and I willed it into my life. So it's my record. It got me all over it. And it's a little scary. It's because it's revealing.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of like letting people have a microscopic look into all the like little fragments of your heart.
Right.
But it's also cathartic because it's like, therapy to be able to put it all into music and song.
What I liked about it is it doesn't sound like anything else on the radio right now. Was it intentional to kind of be like, hey, this is just me and my voice. This is what I want people to hear first?
I wasn't really sure that we were gonna go with this for the first single
Yeah.
because it is quite vulnerable. But it's this time of year, and it's just a really honest song. And I haven't come out. This is my first time coming out with a debut album, and I haven't come out with music in a while in the U.S. And it's like you got to come out with your most honest stuff and just be truthful, so people can really get to know you as an artist, so they actually care and reconnect with you again, really connect with you. So I was like, all right, here it is. You know what? I'm open. Here it is.
Successful.
It's working. I know.
Yeah, because for real, that is what's so important now in music. You want to be able to relate to the people you're listening to in the songs, and that's what this song does.
I think that's why people love the Adeles and the Sam Smiths so much, because it's music you can listen to alone and just
Ugly cry in your car.
Yeah.
This is it.
Absolutely.
Just let it out, right?
Speaking of relating.
Yes. We want to get to know Nicole'S Dynamite right now.
Oh my gosh, where
We
is
did
this
our
coming
research.
from? Oh,
We
no.
did. And we want to ask you some fun questions because we heard that accent coming out earlier. I know you grew up in Kentucky, Southern
Yeah.
girl. Do you have a favorite Southern saying that you say?
Y'all.
I know,
Y'all?
right?
That's
so
good,
easy.
that's good.
So easy.
It's so weird though, because when we say it, it's normal, but other people don't.
Oh, yeah.
You don't realize other people don't say
Don't
it.
say
Where are
y'all.
you from? That's what they say all the time. What about like a guilty pleasure? Like a reality show that you
Oh, I
just
thought you were
can't-
saying a Southern. I was like,
Oh.
a Kentucky
Oh,
hot
no.
brown.
Well, you might have something there too.
Bourbon.
Oh, that is a good guilty pleasure. Don't feel guilty about that.
Okay, so not a Southern guilty
Right.
pleasure.
Just any like a crappy reality show that you just can't get enough of.
I don't
or-
watch television.
Oh.
Really? How
Like, what are
interesting.
y'all's guilty pleasures?
I would have to say like Ben and Jerry's Half Baked.
Oh, that. I was going to say that and The Real Housewives.
Yeah.
Like truffle fries,
Oh,
crisps. I love
Talk dirty to
them
me.
kettle cooked chips.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are good.
Yeah.
okay. And we want to know, what song do you sing in the shower?
What song do I sing in the shower?
Besides your own.
Whatever comes to my
Okay.
head. I'll sing opera. I'll sing Lauryn Hill. Whatever comes to my head.
Love
Opera.
that.
Wow.
I
Like
know.
that. He's an opera singer too. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Look at us just becoming best
What?
friends.
Give it to me. What
Oh
do
my
you
God.
sing?
I went to school for it. I'm retired now.
He's retired.
Now I just interview singers.
What are you? A tenor?
A bass.
Oh,
I gotta get
wow.
low. Yeah.
I
That's
love
amazing,
Yeah.
boss. love that.
What is your happy place? Is it when you're on the stage?
When I'm eating. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm the most peaceful when I'm on stage because I know I'm really fulfilling my purpose. Like, I'm just like, electric. Yes, stop touching these guys. But when you said your happy place, the first thing that I thought of was like when I'm playing with my nieces or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, kids just bring out that inner child in you. And my nieces rock. They're rock
fun.
stars.
That's awesome.
They're crazy.
I'm sure they love having you as an aunt.
That was a cool
So
aunt
fun.
alert. Speaking of being on stage, I want to talk to you about when you first started in music, because obviously we know your solo career, we know Pussycat Dolls, Eden's Crush. When did you first start singing?
When did I first start singing? I was probably around 5 years old.
Okay.
And I heard The Greatest Love of All from Whitney Houston.
Yes.
To die for.
And I just fell in love. Her voice just took over me. So, yeah.
Is that the moment you knew you were meant to be a singer for the rest of your life?
I think so. I just knew that her voice touched me, and then I tried to sing like her, and my voice did not sound like that, obviously, at that age.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And then I had to grow into my voice and grow into that confidence. But I think I was really shy and awkward as a child, and so music was my way. I knew how to communicate. So it was just the best form of communication, as opposed to, and it still is today. When I hear myself, I'm like, wah, 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 wah. and it was so cool because I was singing earlier, doing an acoustic set, and one of my friends said, I could just listen to that all day, other than just you talking in interviews. I'd just rather do that. And I'm like, I'd rather be singing all day.
That makes sense.
Because I think that's the best way we communicate.
Did you always knew you were going to do pop music? Or because I know you went to school for musical theater.
No. I mean, I love pop music, obviously, but that's not the music that I buy.
Okay.
I thought I was going to end up in New York and do Broadway and everything like all my other friends did from my youth performing arts high school growing up in Louisville. But then, I knew I wanted to do, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to be a recording artist, but I didn't know it was just going to always be pop. But yeah, I guess it's like under the umbrella of a diverse, like urban pop, R&B, rock, all kinds of music. So
You're still holding true to those roots, though. You're going to be performing for Cats in London. That's amazing. Are you so excited about that?
Loving. Your accent's just tickling me right
I
now.
always speak with a southern accent when I'm next. I'm like,
Where are you
y'all.
from?
Right on the Virginia-Tennessee line.
Oh,
so
nice.
we're close. We're close.
My sister lives in Tennessee, so I was just
Good
there the
place.
other day visiting the nieces and them. We went to Circle G Ranch, where you get to drive through in your car. Don't
Fun
take a new
stuff.
Range Rover because the bulls with the horns, they
Oh, there's
come and
bulls?
Oh, my
you
goodness.
feed them from your car and they stick. I can show you. I wish I had my phone with me
my
right now. It's
God.
so funny. It's the best.
Oh, my
Anyways.
goodness. How funny.
For days.
But are you so excited about going to London? I mean, wow.
Yes.
What an opportunity.
Okay, I digress. Yeah, I'm excited. Andrew Lloyd Webber asked me to revive his
Can I just cut you
musical.
off? Andrew Lloyd Webber asked me to. Hello.
Must be nice.
It's so
That's
weird being such a musical theater geek.
Yeah, that's huge.
And loving that name growing up, and now he's like family, and that's so weird. But
You've worked with him before, right?
yes, I
Okay.
have. He actually found me and wanted me to do. He had me do the reprise to Phantom of the Opera, Love Never Dies. So I sang that for him, and then we were joking around one night, me, him, and his family, as one does when you're at Andrew Lloyd Webber's house having dinner, about Phantom of the Opera, and I was like, I can do that. And then the next thing I knew, I was in the Royal Variety in front of the of some of the royalty in the UK singing Phantom.
That is
Wow.
huge.
And then I've done something else for him. I did Don't Cry for Me Argentina. Anyways, he asked me to revive Cats, and I mean, who could say no to him? And it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm doing it for just 2 months during the holidays, and it's an honor. I get to work with Andrew and Trevor Nunn, the original director, and Jillian, the original choreographer. So I'm excited about reinventing Grisabella's role.
Can we just hear a memory of
No, I haven't rehearsed it.
I was so ready for it.
You're the theater geek
I've
here,
been
too.
so in the lane of this album,
Yeah.
and because I just released it in the UK, and I'm
Yes.
gonna release it here in the US in early spring. But I've been so into the zone of Run and my music and that creative headspace, and I have to take one thing at a time. So when I move there next week and start rehearsals. It's sacred. Everything's sacred to me, and now it'll get all my attention.
Well, let's talk about this album, because obviously we are so excited for it.
We are off on a good note with
I just want to hear all about it. Like, I just can't wait. It's so exciting. But yeah, like what is it like? What was it like putting this one together?
Yeah.
Your first debut, especially like coming out in the U.S. soon. What's it like?
It's different from all the other albums that I've done. This is the first time I've ever worked with one producer and one writer, and that's The Dream and Tricky Stewart. And so because of that, I actually have my own sound, and it's a whole body of work. And it's, although there's the songs have different reflections and colors of me, you know, some are stuff that you put on, you like vibing before you go to the club, you know, and everything, and it feels really good. And then some songs are just stripped back and just like, you know, like Run. And then some songs are like really female empowering and everything, and anthems. But it's just it's pop, but it's not predictable pop. It's more urban pop. It's got a lot of soul, and it's groovy, and it's honest. I think it's just cool, you know. I'm proud of it, because it's a true reflection of me finally in my music, and it don't sound like, oh, I got this song from this person, and any artist can sing it. It sounds like
Nicole.
Like
Nicole.
you, yeah.
Does it worry you, because obviously there's so much stuff about you in the media all the time, to put such personal things on an album?
No, that's not what worries me. What worries me when you have stuff that you don't love and you put out.
Oh, okay.
Because then you can't really stand behind it, right?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't want to say it's not stuff that you don't love that you put out, but the stuff that's just your true story. But it's like, it's very cathartic. It feels good to be able to be yourself. And at the end of the day, when you really break it down, when you really open yourself up, you realize you have to be courageous, is what I'm learning as I get older, to be able to do that stuff. I wasn't always in the past. And now that the place that I am in my life as a woman, I'm being courageous enough to open up about a lot of stuff I never talked about, with relationships with myself, with problems that I've had. And at the end of the day, when you really break it down, you're not alone.
Yeah.
Right.
We can all really connect with it. Even if people pretending like it's just a lie, people really be like, yeah, I go through my own struggles and my own battles too.
Right.
So.
We're one and the same.
Well, and honestly, listening to it, I feel like if the artist listens to it, then I'm like, or relates to it, then I'm like, oh, I can put that in my life too, as opposed to just like a track somebody sent you and you sing.
It does. It takes guts to be able to be that open, and that's what's so exciting about it. It'll be so good to be able to hear that and to get to know Nicole, you know, and that's what it'll do.
Yeah.
So besides Run, if we could download one song from the album, which one would it be?
Right now I'm feeling Electric Blue.
Okay.
I just did an acoustic live, and it just feels so good. It's funky, it's soulful. When people hear it, they say it reminds them a little bit of throwback of Prince and old Janet.
Oh, fun.
Speaking of acoustic, we have gotten so many tweets about people being like, will you ask her if she will perform acoustically on your next tour, or just when you're performing this new album?
Yes, I would love to.
People are loving that, so they definitely want to see more of that, which is amazing.
In general or here?
In general,
Yeah, I'm actually, that's what I've been doing. Is that when I was in London, I got to experience and kind of play with, create my own little acoustic band. And I just loved that. So now I've been doing it. I just did an acoustic set, so I'm loving it. So I'm going to do that more.
Okay, so the album's called Big Fat Lie.
Yeah.
We're going to ask you some questions with the word lie in them.
So fun.
What is the first lie you remember telling?
Oh my gosh!
Like as a kid?
As a kid, you could be like, "Oh, you know what?"
See, everybody has it. Everybody has
remember.
My mom used to make me these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day for lunch, and I didn't like them because by the time I got it, it was all soggy and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
So at my baby's Enid, that's so weird. I remember this. At my babysitter Enid's house, I would, in the same trash can, put the same peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I think 1 week they found a pile of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in the trash can.
That is amazing.
So funny.
And I had lied and said I ate them, and I never did.
See, so a little white lie.
That was like polite, yeah. So
do you think like white lies are okay? Occasionally.
I guess looking back now is a white lie, but I got in so much trouble.
That's the thing. Those can end up being a bad thing.
Okay, What was the last time you told a lie?
The last time I told a lie, I try not to lie. I'll maybe walk around it or spin the story.
Exactly.
But I try not to lie because I feel like it kind of comes back to you in
does.
some way. You never know. Well, you know when you be like, nah, I'm not in town, and then like somebody got a picture of you on Instagram or something, you're like, what? That's what you get for lying.
So true.
I don't know.
It's hard.
When's the last time y'all told a lie?
I don't think I know.
Oh, I
either.
probably lied to my mom. I'm like, oh, no, I can't talk right now. I am at work. And I'll just hang up. Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
It's things like that, I guess. Those aren't too harmful.
I guess we
hopefully.
always say like little white
Yeah.
lies. I tend to exaggerate because that's my personality.
Okay.
Like I get really excited. I'm like, I'm 4,000 years old.
Is there a specific reason your album's called Big Fat Lie? Is it just all encompassing all the songs? Or
No, one of the songs is called Big Fat Lie, so I titled it off of that one.
That's fun.
And that song it's kind of me addressing some personal issues I've had in the past and some struggles that I've had and something that I've overcome. So hopefully I'm able to inspire others to overcome whatever they've been battling, any conditions or diseases or whatever addictions they've struggled with. So it's based off of that. And look, things aren't always what they seem. Right?
But I think it's so powerful when somebody like you who has this huge following opens up like that because you're helping so many people.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not alone. We all got our own crap.
Yeah.
And it's just
I'm like, preach.
and you can't escape it. Like you think you can, but as the older you get, it'll catch up to you even more. So you gotta like face it. And you gotta realize a lot of the lies or the lies you tell yourself, they're not real. And I'm not gonna like put, balloons and flowers over it and say like, and then you're on your way to just pure bliss and happiness. Right. No, but once you're aware of what's not real and what is the truth, what's the lie and what's the truth, then you're on the way to acceptance, awareness and acceptance, and more happiness and peace is the word. And I think that's what we all want. It's just like for not our brains to be going like this and to not have fears and insecurities,
So true. Oh, gosh.
So
getting deep.
Yeah. So the album, Big Fat Lie, coming out
in the spring.
soon.
Yes.
Are you going to go on tour?
I'd love to go on tour.
Okay.
I love touring. So
We want to be there.
I know, we will be there. Ugly crying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Ugly
In the front,
crying.
that'll be us.
I
We're
love
like,
it.
oh my God, run. Yeah.
She was
Oh,
right.
bless. You'll be having to sing with me. Absolutely.
Oh, we will.
I'd love
You
that.
know it.
Well, thank you so much for coming in
seriously,
today.
Nicole, you're so great. We had such a blast. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you guys have just like made me feel like we're just down home, real comfortable.
Just
back
shooting
in the
the shit,
country,
yeah.
right? It feels good. It feels good.
Really cool.
Well, so everybody check Nicole out on Twitter. Follow her, figure out everything that's going on, and check out her new single Run. It's on iTunes now.
Right now.
Coming out on Vivo November 12th. So we can't wait. So it's going to be great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are so cute.
That's
How
good.
did
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.